Ever wondered why it feels like you're struggling just to get by while the rich keep getting richer? It's not just a matter of hard work and determination. It's not bad luck. There's a system in place that leaves behind shattered dreams, broken families, and financial ruin for millions of people. It's designed to keep you poor while filling the pockets of the elite, and we're going to show you exactly how they do it.
Prices are rising.
I like to spend money headed towards a recession.
Consumer prices are now at a 40-year high.
We're already in the recession.
Recession.
The chances of a recession or a near recession coming at some point.
The gap between the rich and the poor is widening, and recessions play a big role in this. Recessions happen when the economy takes a downturn, causing businesses to fail, people to lose their jobs, and investments to lose value. During a recession, the assets of the middle class are sold off at bargain prices to the wealthy. Then, when the economy recovers, these same assets are sold back to the middle class at extortionate prices. Don't believe me? Here's what one of the most successful investors of our time, Warren Buffett, has to say about recessions.
There's a time to accumulate and a time to spend.
Absolutely. Yeah, you want to be greedy when others are fearful, and you want to be fearful when others are greedy. It's that simple.
And where are they now?
Here's the secret they don't want you to know. Recessions aren't accidents. They are deliberately created and managed by the political class to enrich themselves and keep you poor. How? First, they engineer bubbles. They artificially lower interest rates and print too much money, which creates an environment where assets like stocks and real estate become massively overvalued. Low interest rates make it easier for people to borrow and invest. As more and more people pile into these markets, asset prices break records. This gives suckers like us a false sense of prosperity. The buying frenzy makes everyone think prices will rise forever. But the reality is, the endless hype in the stock and real estate markets is all just bubbles waiting to burst. When the political class sees the bubbles about to pop, they sell off their own assets, which are now worth a fortune. Meanwhile, the rest of us continue buying without realizing the danger. When the bubble inevitably bursts, people start to panic. The political class know that people are desperate to sell, so they take advantage of that desperation to pick up properties, stocks, and homes for a fraction of their true value. While everyone is panicking, the political class is making deals behind closed doors and profiting off the chaos they created. Once the panic has subsided and the economy starts to recover, the political class restarts the cycle by lowering interest rates and printing money again. Then they sell the assets they bought for pennies on the dollar back to us at a huge markup. It's a vicious cycle that keeps the middle class in a perpetual state of financial insecurity. We saw this happen in 1929, the late 90s, early 2000s, and again in 2008. But every time the party ends, it's people like you and me that lose their homes, savings, and livelihoods. And this is happening again right now. The elite are selling overpriced assets and licking their lips, waiting for the next collapse so they can milk their cash cow all over again. The worst part about this is they don't just bankrupt us. They steal something far more valuable than simple wealth. This game isn't just about buying and selling assets. Recessions also allow the political class to tighten their grip on power. They use fear and uncertainty to push through unpopular policies that would never be accepted during boom times. They tell us that we need to cut back on public services, tighten our belts, and make sacrifices for the good of the country. Meanwhile, the wealthy continue to enjoy inexplicably generous tax breaks and subsidies that make them even richer. So the cycle continues, with the political class getting richer and more powerful, and the middle class getting poorer and weaker. It's a rigged game, and the deck is stacked against us. The end is near in France, and it's just a matter of time before it happens all over the world. The political class squeezes our wealth and our rights out of us while they sit back and laugh. But it doesn't have to be this way. We don't have to accept this system. We can take action to change it. So what can we do about it? Firstly, educate ourselves. The more we understand this hidden system of financial oppression, the easier it is to fight back. We can demand that our elected officials work for the common good and create an economy that works for everyone, not just the lucky people that know how to play the game. We can join together in protest, in civil disobedience, in collective action that sends a clear message to the political class. We will not stand idly by while our futures are sold to the lowest bidder. We have the power to change things. We need need to hold our elected officials accountable for their actions and demand that they put the needs of the needy first. We can create our own systems of mutual aid where we support each other in times of need, and we can also take action in our own lives by being responsible with our money and investing wisely. It won't be easy and it won't happen overnight, but we can create a world where these sham recessions are a thing of the past and where everyone can thrive and prosper without fear. So let's get to work. Let's reject the idea that recessions are inevitable and stop transferring our wealth to the already wealthy. Let's stop playing this game rigged by the Wall Street criminals. Thanks for watching.